big baby girl Jasper. Boy, do I got a mouthful for you. Oh, wait, hold up. I meant that I got a lot to say about it.
Are you sure about that?
Man, whatever. Without further ado, skis, let's get it. So right off the rip, I gotta applaud the Crewniverse on their build-up of this new upcoming threat to Earth during this point in the show. Steven and Cole already got through dealing with Peridot and Lapis Lazuli, who are sort of both menaces in their own right, so I'll definitely make a separate video with those two and show how they was wildin'. So if we backtrack to memory lane, we know that Lapis took it upon herself to take Earth's entire ocean, cause she was trying to get back to where she came from. Now hold up, how you just gonna rip the whole ocean from the flow and then also assume it's gonna be long enough, pause on that, to get all the way back to your planet? Maybe with the moon, maybe you could get there, but you still big bugging. Now peep this, when Lapis gets back to home base, or should I probably say home world, which is really a generic brand add planet name, she found out the Kool-Aid is not sweet over there.
Homeworld, it's not the way it used to be. Everything here is so advanced. I can't even understand it.
They got teleporters over there, spaceships, bigger and better weapons, and you can even watch the latest news with the flick of your wrist. I mean, some of that stuff they already had, but now it's times 10. Earth is definitely getting smacked back in the last Tuesday in 1987. She sends this warning message to the gems and warns them that Homeworld is pulling up for immediate smoke. When they get there, it's on site. You ain't gonna have time to talk and hug this one out this time. Pearl assumed that Lapis was just talking about Peridot lime chili Dorito head, but no. Little did they know that Peridot was pulling up with reinforcements. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Now we getting to Big J, cause I had to address the fire ad build up to her arrival. Anyways, the townspeople are evacuating. Steven was supposed to go with his pops, but he spun the block. Oh, and look, the gems are fighting a big ass hand in the sky. It's crazy, ain't it? We see Opal, which is a fusion of Pearl and Amethyst. Garnet tells Opal to shoot these little arrows at this giant pull my finger looking ass ship. And now that I think about it, I don't know why higher ranking gems got like human shaped body part limbs for ships anyways. I don't really get that. I bet they was thinking like, hey, what we finna pull up to the humans with? Oh, I got it. Let's pick a giant green hand. Like, yeah, that's gonna be real intimidating. But back to the beach, the ship has touched down, and I ain't talking about the NFL, and Big Mama Jama herself is seen walking up with Peridot. Right from jump, Jasper already starts talking noise. But y'all finna see this noise is something she will always be able to back up. She is like that. Don't play with her. She had the same look Agent Smith had when he got through folding Morpheus in the bathroom. Yeah, I know. Pause on that. She knew Earth was never about that life in these streets like she was. Then Jasper pulls Lapis to the front all aggressive and shit. And look at her face. She went from bored to like, I don't know, turned on. Based off that alone, I could tell who's the dominant one in the bedroom. So Jasper asked both Lapis and Peridot if they saw Rose Quartz, which the obvious answer is no, because Rose packed her bags years ago, like a good 1,000 or something. Big J was talking about how she was looking forward to catching Rose lacking in these streets. It was supposed to be instantaneous trans smoke mission. Hey, get it? Like instantaneous trans? Let me stop. But our other contender here definitely dipped in chocolate. Jasper is now proceeding to check everybody. So this what Rose got, huh? A Pearl who's too far from home. We got a Monday night midget, and we got our very own 1970s themed Halloween costume party winner. Me personally, I'm not letting that slide. Jasper then looks over to Steven, which further justifies why she felt this trip was an entire waste of time and gas or whatever the spaceship run off. Probably moon rocks or something. Peridot crispy seasoned chip head really been on snitch game by telling Jasper Steven's name and where all they stay at and shit. Lapis tries to clutch up via information and not tell Jasper nothing about what's really going on. She really sat there and told Jasper Steven is not like that. Not about that life. He is not hard, not about that gangster stuff. Look at this dude, bro. Bro really thought he belonged over here when he should have been eating pork chops with Greg over here. Big J walks off and tells Peridot to just smoke him with the ship.
Smoke him.
I know y'all remember that clip. The same energy for real. But Steven was trying to prove Lapis and all the haters wrong and show them that he is about that life and that he is a crystal gem. Alright, little bro. Like Codename Super be saying,
bro, you are not in an edit.
But bro said all that stuff is for the birds and puts himself in an edit anyway. Look at the slow-mo, bro. Like, hey, he wasn't playing, bro. He puts this big jumbo shield up and keeps the game from being one with the sand. Get it? Because they rock.
Oh, brother, this
This guy stinks!
Now Big J is over here flabbergasted that Rose Quartz is seemingly back in action. Yeah, sort of. She's sitting there like, it can't be. Impossible. Inconceivable. Jasper doubles down and tells Peridot to fire a widespread blicky beam. And look at how they got Steven looking, bro. This look about zesty as fuck. And Pearl and Amethyst, you ain't safe either. Pay attention to the battle. Why y'all out here looking like that? Ain't no sunshine and picnic baskets on this beachfront right now, bro. Garnet seemed to be the only one locked in right now. They just gonna stand there like, ooh, I wonder what this button does. Then we got Jasper asking Steven, thinking she's talking to Rose Quartz, why you so lame right now? Like, look at you, bro. And Lapis trying to tell Jasper not to hurt Steven. Like, girl, she is on demon time right now. You didn't just see her try to murk y'all like 5 seconds ago? But I gotta give Lapis her flowers for trying to keep confidential information on the low just for the safety of Steven. Cause she really don't fool with Garnet and them like that, so she probably could care less about them.
Your friends, they don't really care about other gems. All they care about is the Earth.
Jasper tells her squad that she don't give not 2 cents of a thing about this mission.
Forget about the mission.
What?
Yellow Diamond needs to see this.
She trying to get this fade with Rose Quartz and bring her back to Yellow Diamond. Now, speaking of fades, I hope y'all got y'all popcorn, your Cheetos, your Nutri-Grain bars, cause it's fade time. Even though this fade is really short. Garnet pull up out the water and runs up on Jasper, but Big J had the Uno reverse card ready. She put on this helmet and they end up clashing. She sends Garnet and Steven flying back. Now I want y'all to take a look at this right here, because even me, after finishing the main show, the movie, and Steven Universe Future, I'm just now seeing this when I was writing this script. Look at this frame right before Jasper pulls out the electrical baton. Now the thing about this weapon right here, it's an instant KO. You donezo the moment you get hit by this. Now look at how she got everybody on the beach looking. Peridot look like she feel bad for her ops. Like, how you pull up on the ops for smoke and then you start feeling bad for pulling up in the first place? Come on, bro. That's crazy. I can't even wrap my head around that. Then you got Lapis over here on the side. Knees are weak, arms are heavy, you know what I'm saying? Now look at the frames where Jasper takes out the destabilizer. Peridot and Lapis taking it back now, y'all, and now they even look more shocked. At this point, Jasper is already demonstrating him, or should I say her, energy right now. It's getting crazy. Now look at Jasper charging that Garnet for an attack. Freeze frame on this, because it's these devious faces I'll be trying to tell y'all about. When a villain makes a face like that, you know deep down inside they so that they going gourmet. It's time for Jasper to get to deep frying. She rushes Garnet. She hits her with the mink mink, hits her with the destabilizer. Just like that, our thick mama Garnet is donezo. So sad, bro. Why it gotta be like that, man? Anyhow, Jasper picks up Steven and starts talking her stuff.
I already know you a bitch, my nigga. I'm stacking the bread like the chips, my nigga. Please come get your bitch.
Then she just headbutts, bro. And without the helmet, she took the helmet off to headbutt this dude. So to recap, Lapis won a game of Impending Doom. Impending Doom pulled up in the form of a giant handship, Peridot, and Big Jasper herself. Steven saves the game from getting murked, but then Garnet gets murked. Steven gets knocked the fuck out. Now you best believe that this ain't where the story ends, because now it's time for Garnet and Jasper's rematch. So now we on the handship, and while Jasper is trying to take everybody back to homeworld, Steven eventually finds a gem named Sapphire and gets her out the pen because he's like half human and can't be affected by the little destabilizing force field thingamabobs. Speaking of Sapphire, she could really sing for real, man. Then he also finds this other gem named Ruby, who is coincidentally looking for Sapphire. Little did we know at the time that Garnet Thick Boudin was a fusion of these two lovely people right here the entire time. That's what I meant. Yeah. You notice Garnet looks different than before she got on the ship. When gems are reformed, their appearance changes indefinitely, or I think till like they reform again. Now we got Jasper pulling up for smoke yet again. And once again, she starts talking that stuff.
Fusion is just a cheap tactic to make weak gems stronger. Quit embarrassing yourself.
Me personally, I ain't let nobody call me weak, especially after a recent breaking news L. Garnet ain't even fazed by Jasper and legit start laughing at her in her face. I'm not taking it. That's just me though. Now I know y'all probably thinking that Garnet getting a little too big-headed and low-key giving off some Vegeta energy right now. Nope, that is not the case. You see this chick right here? Not Vegeta. See, Vegeta will win, start talking shish, give the villain the upper hand, and still think he's the GOAT and gets folded. With Garnet here, it's it's finna be opposite day. So the fade finna cook off, right? And this girl starts singing. I'm talking about breaking into a whole musical number right before the fade.
This is Garnet, back together, and I'm never going down.
What is blood yapping about?
Like, how that work, bro? What did it look like, Disney? But nonetheless, the fade gets started with Jasper trying to punch Garnet. And look at this heavy ass punch. That punch was enough to break the freaking flow. Garnet on her weave game for real. Big J trying to stick her with that destabilizer, and I guess pause on that too. I don't know about that one. Jasper secures all her dubs with TKOs, and she trying to get this fade over quickly. Now the thing about this weapon right here, it's an instant KO. You see Garnet over here doing backflips and shit too, right? She really over here stunting on the reel. Like, what is that? Come on, you getting a little too, like, fam, you might want to relax. Big J tries to stab Garnet, but she weaves the hit, kicks the destabilizer out of her hand, and breaks it. Now Garnet has evened the playing field. Just straight pause. Also, can anyone explain to me why Garnet was like rubbing on herself right here? Like, is she turned on by winning the fight or something? Hey, look, I don't know, bro. I'm just asking. Here we got some parrying action from Big Baby J, but then Garnet manages to sneak a clean right hook in there to the jaw. She tries to follow up on her email, but Jasper hits her and dunks her like Shaq. Yeah, she's still smiling and singing. Bro, we see Amethyst got paired out, wrapped up like a beef and bean burrito, and Pearl trying to turn the ship around. Big plays, y'all. I see it. I see y'all. Back to the fight again. We see Jasper is steamrolling Garnet right now. But see, Garnet Uno reverses Jasper's big body with a Kirk. Jasper decided she was gonna sonic spin dash and crash Garnet straight through the flow, and now she got my thick queen looking all beat up and shit, man. But baby girl is still poised gang in this thing. If you know, you know. Now they get to swinging and parrying each other, and Jasper clocks Garnet with a mean right. Garnet gets back up with these two smooth kicks. Peep it, she misses them though, but then she Hulk smashes Jasper right in the eye sockets, breaking her mask and pissing her off in the process. That's wild, and I know it look like it hurt, bro. That's like glass straight to the eyeballs. Jasper starts raging and gets to spin dashing all over the room and missing terribly. Not even gonna hold you. Big J tries to smash into Garnet, but she gets caught mid-dash and chucked straight into the core of the ship. This causes the ship to crash back down to Earth right on the beachfront. And with that, we conclude our part 1. And what did we learn today, people? Garnet isn't an edit. She got them paws for real, and she thicker than a cup of Tampico. Cause you know that juice be warm and thick than a mug, no matter. You could put in the freezer all day and somehow it's still gonna be, I don't get it, bro. Well, that's all for today, peeps. Like, subscribe, and all that good. Also subscribe to my voiceover channel too. And we out this thing. You heard me?